So what if the legendary creator of a world-changing technology didn't actually disappear? What if he just decided to take a nap? And I mean a really long one. That's the crazy idea we're jumping into today with the Big Sleep.
I mean, listen to this. The god who created the coin, he didn't disappear or get killed, he just wanted to sleep. How wild is that? It completely flips the whole mystery on its head. This wasn't some grand vanishing act. Nope, the guy was just tired. Tired of waiting for the world to catch up. So, let's get into what that really means.
Okay, so first up, the creator's sleep. We're going to see the exact moment this legend just gave up on all of us.
Picture this. It's 2024. We're deep down in some secret underground lab. And there's this guy, Satoshi. Now, he should be 49, but man, the stress has just worn him down. He looks almost 70. He's weak, he's coughing, and the only light in the room is this awful green glow from a computer screen showing Bitcoin's price absolutely tanking.
So he's just staring at this financial disaster he created, and he makes this huge decision. You can barely hear him, his voice is so rough. And he says, "This world is still too foolish. I'm tired of waiting." And then he sets this insane condition for when he'll wake up. He says, "I will sleep until 1 BTC equals 100 million baht." Just try to wrap your head around that number. It's unbelievable. And just like that, he does it. He hits a key on his keyboard, a big red one that says, "Freeze." You hear this one, sharp beep. Then he pulls out this tiny little bottle, drinks whatever's inside, and just collapses, face down on the desk. And that's it. He's out. The big sleep begins.
But is that the end of the story? Not even close. Now things get really interesting with our next part. A $1 trillion plea. The stakes are about to get a whole lot higher. All right, fast forward 2 years. It's 2026, and the whole vibe has changed. We're out of that dark, depressing lab, and now we're at a graduation ceremony. It's bright, it's sunny, it feels like the world just completely forgot about him and moved on.
And right in the middle of all this happiness, we see a young woman named Alicesa. She's in her cap and gown, but she's on her phone, and she is absolutely panicking. You can hear her yelling, "Hello, uncle, don't die yet. Tell me the seed phrase first. $1 trillion will be lost." Whoa, okay, $1 trillion? And what on earth is a seed phrase? Now we've got a real mystery on our hands.
So you've got this sleeping genius in a lab, and a panicking niece with a $1 trillion problem. How do these two stories smash together? Well, that's what happens in our final section, the accidental revival.
Okay, so Alicesa rushes into that same secret lab and finds Satoshi, looking for all the world like he's dead. She's desperate, right? So she starts shaking him, trying to get any kind of response, and his body just slumps over and falls. But as he hits the ground, this weird-looking ball with like 100 sides rolls out of his pocket. It's called the bit draw ball. And this is where everything changes.
The moment his body touches that ball, you hear this whir, like a machine coming to life. And then Satoshi's eyes just fly open. He takes this huge, ragged breath, a massive gasp for air. He's awake. It's like he's come back from the dead.
But here's the crazy part. Alicesa isn't happy. She's not relieved. This is the person she was just trying to save $1 trillion with, and now she is completely terrified. She just screams, "A ghost!" Which makes you wonder, what did she think she was gonna find down there? Definitely not him waking up, that's for sure. And that's where we have to leave it. A perfect cliffhanger, right? So, what happens next? You'll have to find out. Please stay tuned for EP02, Resurrection and the Greed.